To ITM8 now in the new lawsuit over the death of a man in IMPD custody. His family says police are to blame for Herman Whitfield's death, and they're taking IMPD and the city to court. The family just wrapped up a press conference. ITM8's Richard Essex has the details.
The lawsuit that was filed this morning names the city of Indianapolis and the 6 officers that responded to Whitfield's home. According to court documents, the officers needlessly tasered and then crushed the breath out of Whitfield while he was undergoing a mental health crisis, while callously ignoring his desperate cries of, "I can't breathe."
When he ended up dead, that wasn't supposed to happen. He was alive. He was. How can one think that something didn't go terribly awry when one calls for mental health concerns and then he's dead?
Gladys Whitfield is heartbroken. Her only son is dead. According to court records, Herman Whitfield was in the middle of an emotional crisis March 25th of this year. His mother called 911 and asked for an ambulance to assist her and her husband to get her son the mental health care.
We thought we were availing ourselves of services that they provide, and then they killed our son.
In the court filings, his family claims that Mr. Whitfield died because of force against him by the defendant officers. The force against Herman Whitfield was unreasonable, excessive, and deadly. Whitfield had been handcuffed and forced on his stomach. At least 4 of the responding officers were on top of him. The lawyer for the family has seen the police body-worn video.
When we viewed the videotapes, the department confirmed, because there were representatives there with me, that one, yes, they heard him on the video saying clearly, "I can't breathe," at least 3 times. And when they were there on the ground with Herman with weight on top of him, I said, aren't they trained to get him up right away to facilitate breathing? And they acknowledged that they were.
Wish TV reported at the time of the incident that police found Whitfield naked, sweating, and bleeding from the mouth when they entered the home. But according to the family's lawyer, who has seen the video, he says that he wasn't a threat to anyone. He was in the middle of a crisis. IMPD told us at the time that Whitfield was tased when negotiating and de-escalation tactics had failed.
The video clearly shows that he's up and breathing, and he's not right mentally at the time, but physically he's okay until he's tased and then climbed on top of by 4 or 5 guys and then left in a prone position face down where he says he can't breathe. The video kind of tells you all you need to know.
IMPD has not released any portion of the video. When the ambulance arrived 10 minutes or so after Whitfield was handcuffed, he was not moving, had stopped breathing. Efforts by the medics to revive him had failed. The lawyer for the family says that Whitfield's death was preventable and tragic.
He didn't need the use of force, excessive force, and deadly force. He needed to get mental health help.
This morning, IMPD Chief of Police Randall Taylor said that he had heard about the lawsuit but had not seen it. There is an ongoing internal investigation. He's waiting for the results. All 6 officers are on administrative duty. In downtown Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, ITM8.